In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Flames offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early.
Sprinting away! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. And that's a first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They'll operate out of split backs. Sends it back in motion. flips it out in the flat.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll run the screen. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The give to the lone running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, how many years did Florida State and Miami come down to the last second, and we had another notable matchup today? Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Flicks it out of the air. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt.
All right, fans, let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that is enough.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Floats it out in space. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
Third and one, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. And the Flames headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. He'll try the left side. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Flames line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Finds some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Ripping through the defense. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Bringing it back. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the missed connection on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mung. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's got his man across the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. He's going for the goal line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. It's our force to settle for the field goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
The Flames will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Guzman. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And that's a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is good. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Flames send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better.
There he goes! And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He makes a grab, and he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They really got got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running to Green. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Jinging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Nice move to keep running. Spin, still running. Flying down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Cowboys. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Ambrose. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Flames decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hand off from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. Snagged out of the air. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. How about that catch and toe tap to get the 1st down? The Flames look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pope.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Hey, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They've got the screen set up. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.